Zab would be a game opponent, landing straight lefts on Miguel Cotto, but also being the victim of low blows. Zab, being out of his game, became target to Miguel Cotto's body shots. The fight was stopped in the 11th round after Zab was knocked down. November 10th, 2007. Miguel Cotto would face Shane Mosley in Madison Square Garden, New York. Mosley, a stronger game opponent, would still be defeated by unanimous decision. Miguel Cotto defeating him on all judges' scorecards and defending his world title. He would go on April the 12th of 2008 to face Alfonso Gomez in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Alfonso was game, but he took a lot of damage, being knocked down in rounds 2, 3, and 5, finally retiring hurt at the end of round 5. He would go on later after defeating Alfonso Gomez, July 26th of 2008, to face Antonio Margarito in the MGM Grand, Las Vegas, Nevada. In this fight, Antonio Margarito and Miguel Cotto both went in a toe-to-toe battle, but Margarito was the one pushing Cotto back. Though Margarito was very slow and Miguel Cotto the faster boxer, Margarito started wearing down Miguel Cotto and blooding up his face. The fight was eventually stopped in the 11th round after Miguel Cotto's face was a pulpy mess. Miguel Cotto received his first loss in his career. He would go on later on in his career to avenge his loss to Antonio Margarito after discovering that Margarito wore plaster of Paris in his raps. February 21st, 2009, Miguel Cotto gets a chance to regain a world welterweight title, the vacant WBO, against Michael Jennings, Madison Square Gardens, New York. The fight would be called to a halt in the 5th round after Michael Jennings had taken sufficient punishment from Miguel Cotto and was dropped. Miguel Cotto would go on after defeating Michael Jennings to face Joshua Clottey, June 13th, 2009. In that fight, Clottey was a game opponent. However, in round 1, Clottey would be dropped, even after he was dominating the fight, and Miguel Cotto would be cut towards the end of round 3 above his left eye, caused by an accidental headbutt. Clottey would be slammed to the ground later on in the fight and have a foot injury as he fought against Miguel Cotto, still being a valiant warrior. Cotto would go on to win by split decision over Joshua Clottey, in a fight that was not as impressive as his others. However, he would go on later that year, November 14th, 2009, to face Manny Pacquiao. In that fight, Miguel Cotto started as he traditionally did, but in this case, Manny Pacquiao proved to be a worthy opponent, and he would drop Miguel Cotto in the 3rd round of the fight. Miguel Cotto would go down in the 4th round as well. Eventually, in the 12th round of the fight, the referee chose to stop it, considering that Miguel Cotto had taken so much punishment. After that bout, he would face Yuri Foreman at super welterweight, June 5th, 2010, for the WBA World Super Welterweight title. He would defeat Yuri Foreman, knocking him out in the 9th round. He would go on to face Ricardo Miura and beat him, Antonio Margarito, and knock him out. Floyd Mayweather Jr., where he suffered another loss. Austin Trout, where he suffered yet another loss. Delvin Rodriguez, who he stopped in the 3rd round. And Sergio Martinez, where he won the WBC World Middleweight Championship. Miguel Cotto goes on to face Daniel Geale June 6, 2015. With his career not finished, 43 fights in the making, Miguel Cotto still remains one of the greats of this time. You guys have a great day.